Yo, what's going on, y'all? Um, Stock Talk, you know what I'm saying? We back with another Stock Talk video. I'm just trying to show this video is basically for like the people that's interested in knowing what investing is. Basically, I'm just trying to show y'all not what investing is, but I'm trying to show y'all how to work Robinhood and any other trading app that you decide to use. I'm gonna tell you like the key terms that you need to know. You feel me? What words mean? Get you a notebook. Let's start off by saying that. Get you a notebook, or go to your notes, however you watching this video, whatever. But I'm gonna tell y'all some key things, right? I'm gonna tell y'all some key things that people pay for this type of information in college, when all I did was get it off the internet, and I learned on my own. You feel me? I taught myself basically. So um these are important things. You feel me? If you want to learn, you want to know what it's about. Well, how you gonna know if you just watch this video? You ain't gonna remember anything, right? All right, so boom, this number right here. You feel me? That's how much money I have in this Robinhood account. Um, this right here. Okay, so let me explain to y'all what this is. These are just times, right? Y'all see the time is going up. Go to the right, it's going up. Go to the left, it go down. And as you see when I move it, you see the price moving. That price is constantly moving. So as of right now, the markets is closed. So this number is going to be still and all the way until Monday. So first thing to write down, right? Okay. Let me start off by saying I'm going to tell you what you should write down. So you're not gonna should I write this down? Should I? You feel me? I'm gonna let you know. So boom, write this down. Market hours, right? Monday through Friday. Market hours are Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 4 p.m. Already 9:30 to 4 p.m. So boom, there's a such thing as pre-market, right? Pre-market is from 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. And then at 9:30 a.m., that's when the actual official market opens. You know what I'm saying? So what's pre-market for? Write this down. Everything I just said, write that down. Pre-market, and then there's a such thing as called aftermarket. Aftermarket is from 4 to 8, right? From 4 to 8, that's kind of like, okay, so I'm going to tell you what pre-market means, right? Pre-market is, it's kind of giving you like an idea of what to expect the stock to do, right? You feel me? So if pre-market, let's say the stock drops 10 cents, 15 cents in pre-market, it's not certain that the price is going to be going down throughout the day, but that kind of gives you an idea, like kind of what to expect. You know what I'm saying? So if it was going up 45 cents, or if it went up a whole dollar in pre-market, that may be a good idea. Like, okay, maybe the stock's gonna be going up today, but it's not certain, right? So the same thing with aftermarket. Aftermarket is from 4 to 8, and that's pretty much the same thing. It's just after hours. That's what it's called, after hours. So as you can see, I'm on a live time frame right now. These right here are what you call time frames. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year. Click on them. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 3 months, 1 year. So boom, my all-time that I've had in this account, right? This account has been going up and down. So I guess this is my second account. I've had one before this one. So as of now, like, I'm negative 330, right? I've been up as much as 700. Like, I'm gonna show y'all. As you can see, like, I've been up, and then I've also been down. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa, like, go from, feel me, March 1st to March 4th, 3 days later. Like, whoa, like, you know what I'm saying? Most people would have panicked. But another important thing to remember, you could write this down if you want to. Emotion is how people lose money. It's called patience, y'all. Patience. Because as you can see, March 4th, I was down, and then 11 days later, I was up like Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just letting y'all know, or just showing y'all like this number. Basically, what I'm trying to prove to y'all, or explain to y'all, that this number right here is never like that. It's just never still. So like how your bank account, you go to your bank account, you spend some money. Let's say you got $10, you spend $6 at the gas station, you got $4 left. It's gonna stay $4 until you spend some money. Versus if you put $50 in this in your trading account, Robinhood account, and you invest $10 into a stock, right? This number right here is never gonna stop moving, because that stock is constantly gonna keep moving. Y'all saying, why do stocks move, right? These are stocks right here. Let's go to AMC. Why do stocks move? Write this down. Stocks move, they go up when there's a lot of buying pressure. Buying pressure means when there's a lot of people buying the stock more than people are selling the stock. Okay? What causes the stock to go down? When there's a lot of selling pressure, more selling pressure than buying pressure, that causes the stock to go down. Another thing that makes a stock go up and down is news, right? When you invest into a stock, you always want to like do the research. Like you always want to be updated. You feel me? Most apps come with like a news section. All these news. Like you constantly want to read those things, right? I'm explaining all this. I'm explaining everything, but I just want y'all to get that. That's what makes a stock go up and down. So that's important to know. So let's say you want to invest in Apple. Let's say you want to invest in Microsoft. Well, you obviously know those are two obviously great companies, but you may want to do some news on Apple. Like what's going on with the Apple company? Like how much money do they have? How much capital money do they have on hand? Are they in debt? Those type of things are important for long term. So I already explained to you guys the time frame, but it's different for a stock, right? So I was showing y'all the time frame of my Robinhood account, like the money in my account. So let's look at the time frame of an actual stock, right? So it's obviously in a downtrend, like past week, I guess you could say. By the way, if you don't know about AMC, like please, I can't express this enough. Please tap in with this stock. It's about to make history, man, for sure. Like I wouldn't be saying this for nothing. I've been saying. If you pay attention to my Instagram story, I talk about AMC stock a lot, man. People miss out on a lot of opportunities because they ain't talking about nothing. Well, why you think I put $1,000? You think I would put well, never mind. I'm not here to convince you, right? Just do your research. You obviously see it's in a downtrend, and then for the 1 month, it's in an uptrend, right? It's obviously going up, right? From here to here, right? It's going up versus on a 1 week, steady, and then boom. That's a downtrend. So those are trends, right? Y'all know what trends are. Y'all know what trends are. You feel me? What's trending right now? Same thing in real life. Like what's trending? What's popular, right? That little rose you get off Amazon. I know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a trend, right? So same thing with the stock market, bro. Because a lot of people are selling. In this case, AMC is being manipulated, but that's for y'all to find out. You know what I'm saying? This is not that video. If I explained everything about AMC, y'all, this video would be like hours or an hour, or just longer than what it needs to be. In other words, you feel me? It's unnecessary, bro. Just literally do your research, right? Just literally go on Google, type in AMC stock, or no, don't do that because they're spreading false advertisement. Maybe go on Twitter, right? Go on Twitter and look on hashtag AMC100K. Type that in on Twitter, or just look up AMC stock, or just look up AMC to the moon, or just go to Chance the Rapper's page and just look at his tweets, or yeah, y'all get the point. So 3 month, it's an uptrend, right? It's going up. Prices, right? March 9th, 1050. March 15th, 1404, right? It's an uptrend. 1 year, 5 year. So, your market value, right? Market value means, it says my total return right now is $311, right? So I currently own 100 shares of AMC at the average cost of $9.04. Your average cost means your average cost per share, right? So I have 100 of them. So the average cost that I bought these 100 shares is at $9.04. I did not buy all of them at $9.04. Well, how did you get the average? How can you make it go up or down? How does it go up or down, right? So let's say I bought AMC at, I don't know, $10. And when I'm explaining these terms, you definitely want to write these down. I'm explaining all this. And when I'm explaining that, you definitely want to write that down. So let's say I bought AMC at $10, right? This stuff isn't, I'm hoping I'm not confusing y'all. If y'all got any questions, just put it down in the comment section, but I'll definitely answer them. Let's say I bought AMC at $10, right? I bought 50 shares at $10. So that means I would have put 500 down. And then my average cost would obviously be $10 because I bought 50 shares at $10, right? So that's going to be my average cost, right? So let's say AMC goes down to $7.65. If I buy 50 more shares at $7.65, my average cost isn't going to be $10 because I bought 50 more shares at a lower cost than $10, right? So my average, there's no way to necessarily calculate it, but if you, let's say you just buy shares lower than what you previously did, your average is going to go down. If you buy shares that's higher, right? If you buy shares that's higher on the higher side, then they're higher than the shares that you previously bought them at. You can expect your average to go up. I hope that's not hard for you guys. That's really like the most basic way you can see it. So I'm in a decent, you feel me, average. I bought it in at 9, it's at 12 as of right now. So boom. Total return just simply means how much money I made off AMC so far, right? $311.40. I've been up as much as 7 something as I repeated. Like I said, this price, it goes up and down, man. I'm holding this stock, bro. I'm a back holder because $700 and something. You're like, why didn't you just sell it and take your money? That's not life changing money to me. And this stock is just, like I said, gotta do your research, bro. This stock is gonna skyrocket, bro. It's gonna skyrocket, and I'm gonna be up way more than $700. So, like I say, it's a patience thing, right? If I would have sold for $700, a couple months later, and you're like, wow, this stock did that, you missed out, right? It's called patience, y'all. Market value just simply means if I was to sell all 100 shares of my stock right now, this is how much money I would get. This is how much money I would have, right? So boom. Y'all want to figure out, okay, write this down too. Well, you don't really necessarily have to write this down, but just pay attention quick. So boom. Let's say I want to, do I have a calculator? You know what? Let me just go to Google. It's a new laptop. I don't know how to get to the calculator. I'm sure I got one, but all right. So boom. We're trying to figure out how much money did I initially invest in AMC to begin with, right? Simple. All you have to do is this number is subtracted from my total return, right? Your market value. Y'all remember what market value was? Write that down. Write that down. How much, if I was to sell all my shares, the market value, whatever the market value says, that's how much money you would have. So boom, 1215 minus 311.40. So 1215 minus 311.40. So I initially invested $903.60 into AMC, and if I was to sell it, that's how much money I would get. Simple, y'all. Real simple. It tells you about AMC Holdings, right? Most trading apps, or I do prefer, so that, like I said, the one I'm using right now is Robinhood. I do prefer Robinhood, or I suggest Robinhood for beginners because it's a very simple app to use. There's different apps. For example, I could show you guys one real quick, but this is just like just a little bit more advanced, right? It explains a lot more. I'm not going to show you guys how to use this app because you're trying to learn how to use something that you've never seen before. And like I said, this one's way more advanced. But you know, there's other apps, but it all works the same way. But this one is called Webull. If you guys want to check it out, you can get to know it. You can. But like I said, I do prefer Robinhood. It'll be really simple to catch on, and plus it's something I'm showing you how to use. So, it tells you about the stock. All, like I say, every stock it'll look just like this. Tell you about the stock, the key statistics, the market capital, how much money they've made. 6.6 or 8 billion. The dividend yield, right? So what is a dividend? Write this down. Write this down. Write this down. A dividend is when a company pays their shareholders, basically for holding the stock, right? So if I have 100 shares, right? Next time this company was to pay out dividends, I would get $1.42 times 100. You feel me? Just for simply holding the stock. So yeah, that's literally what a dividend is. When a company pays its shareholders for holding. Now, it could be bad, right? This is a pretty good number because in most cases, like it's like 0.13 or something like that. Because the worse your company do, how can you expect to pay your shareholders good if your company's doing bad, right? So the worse the company do, the less dividend yield it could have. So this is a great number. And the higher, I mean, the good, the best, the better, the better the company does, the higher the dividend yield. And volume, right? Volume is important, you guys. Please write this down. Volume is very important to the stock market because the more volume, the more volatile. It's a good thing. Like that makes the stock go up, right? So boom, what is volume? Volume is literally the shares, how many shares is traded while the market is open from 9:30 to what? When does market close? Okay, you remember 4 p.m. 9:30 to 4. So the average volume for AMC is 118 million. It could be, I've seen it as high as 298 million. Like that's a lot of volume. Most stocks, like a lot of stocks, they only have, I don't know, maybe 7 million volume. You know what I'm saying? That's decent. The more volume, the more activity with the stock, like the faster it will move. So volume is very key. Volume is very key. Let's see, show more. Okay. This is very simple, y'all. Like the market capital, I already explained that. The highest the price went today, $12.84. That's the last price at Friday when the market closed at 4, and then after hours is the price you see now, right? So the highest it went is 12.84, and then the lowest is 12.05. The 52 week or 1 year highest is $20.36, and then the 52 week low or 1 year low is $1.91. Right, so this is basically just giving key statistics about the stock. Right, these are you want to pay attention to these things, and let me put your own game. Free game, bro. Listen. If I would have knew this when I first started investing, bro, like, do you know how much money I would have saved, bro? Like, listen, bro. What I'm about to tell you you could maybe find on the internet, but like you would have to pay for it for sure, right? So boom, you see how, okay, let's say this stock was really at $12.15, right? You see the highest it was 12.84 and the lowest is 12.05, right? That would be a great, if it's at $12.50, that is a great time to buy. You never want to buy a stock when it's close to the highest, right? When it's close to the high. You always want to buy when it's less than the high or close to the low, right? Because you want to get bang for your buck. You want to get like the most out of your money, right? So let's say the highest it went, the high for today is 12.84, and then out of nowhere you start seeing AMC go up. Motherfucker go to $15. You could buy it. You feel me? You could buy it. It'll make the stock go up. But also another thing to remember, what goes up must come down, right? So you could also wait until the stock comes back down below the high. Wait till it drops back down and then buy again. You feel me? It's gonna come back down because what goes up got to come down in the stock market. And what I mean by that is you're never gonna see stocks just do this, just go straight up, or you're never gonna see them just go straight down forever. I'm not saying you can't never see that, but it's not gonna forever do that. It may do that for as long as a time, but eventually it's gonna reverse, right? It has to. It's what you call consolidate. Consolidate means come back, basically like calm down, like, you feel me? Go back to its regular state, recoup, and then it'll start doing what it do. So yeah, let's see. So the average volume was 118 million, and as of Friday, when it closed at 4 p.m., mind you, this is old data because the market is closed right now. It's on the weekend. The market is, I'm recording this video on a Saturday. The market is currently closed. You feel me? So boom. It closed at 53.94 million, right? So let's say it traded at that all day. That was the highest it went all day, right? That's not really good because the average is 118, but we only got 53. Like, that's less than our average, right? That's doing bad. You get what I'm saying? So that obviously reflected in the price. You feel me? As you can see, it was going down. You feel me? So you obviously won't see much volume. You know what I'm saying? If the price is going up, you could expect high volume. Both those things I just said, definitely want to write it down. Related list, basically just 100 most popular, basically where you could find other stocks like AMC. I showed you guys the news, analyst ratings. These really don't matter, but it's basically what quote unquote stock analysts suggest about this stock. Earnings, that's basically, you can expect like how much money you're gonna get in your dividend. You feel me? They most stocks have earning calls. You could listen to those. Like I say, you want to pay attention to your stock when you're buying your stock, but don't invest in something and not know about it. You want to know everything about it, right? If you go buy some hair, you go buy some shoes, you want to know everything about it. You feel me? Or not some shoes, my fault, because most people like shoes just because of the look of them, right? But let's say you go buy a car, you go buy a truck, something you're gonna spend a lot of money on, right? Some hair, some weave for the females. You want to know everything about it. You feel me? Or a car, just like a stock, you want to know everything about it because you're gonna spend a lot of money on it, or some money on it. Your hard working money on it. You work for that money. You feel me? Or however you got it, shit is yours. The history of the stock, basically what I bought. You know what I'm saying? Sold shares, bought sold shares, bought shares. Not important things that you guys need to really understand right now to get started. I can show more. This is not really something you need to write down, but it's just basically showing the history of the stock, like when I bought, when I've sold it, basically. And then it just shows people also own GameStop. Tap in with GameStop too. I'm not invested in this stock, but if you know, you know. Just know GameStop and AMC are going to do the same exact thing. And yeah, these are just other stocks. So, boom. Let's say I want to buy some stock, man. Or I could sell some stock. Let's say I want to buy, let's say I want to sell, let's say I want to sell 66 shares of my 100. That's how much money I will get. The market price, what's the stock price right now? 12.15, right? Say 12.15 right there. Say 12.15 right there. So it's $12.15. So 66 shares times $12.15. That's the price you would get. Feel me? If I was to sell, review order, boom. So if I wanted to buy 66 shares, let's say, I mean, it would definitely be the same price. You feel me? Just review order, buy. That's literally how you buy stock, guys. And that's what these price means. Market price, that's literally just the price of the stock. And then multiply by how many shares, it does that for you. Buying it. You can make lists of stocks. Let's go back to the home. If you kind of wanna like find some stocks on here, you definitely can. You don't necessarily have to have a name. Let's see. Trending list, right? Crypto, pharma. If you want to get some good variety, I would definitely recommend just simply clicking on 100 most popular. And then it's just going to give you a whole bunch of stocks. A whole bunch of stocks that you can invest in. The symbol. So every stock has a 3 to 4 or 1. Every stock has a 1 to 4 letter to basically sum it down, right? So the stock, the name of the company is Amazon. But their symbol on the stock market, every stock has a symbol. It's AMZN, right? A M. You feel me? My fault, I'm in the dark. Z N. Yeah. So that's how you can look up stocks. You feel me? Or abbreviate a stock. It's basically like abbreviations for the stock. Basically, that's what you could think of them as. And it just gives you like 100 different stocks, man. You can look at them, the percentage it went up, the percentage it went down, and the market capital. So that's a good way to get some good stocks, y'all. You feel me? Look at them. Most good companies, you feel me? Popular companies, Amazon. Actually, matter of fact, I have a great video already on my YouTube. If you want to know the good stocks to invest in, I've been talking about AMC most of this video. That's definitely a great stock to invest in right now, but I am not a financial advisor. I'm not here to persuade you to do anything. Take that with a grain of salt, but I am trying to encourage you to do the research on it. That I am trying to do. Trying to help y'all out for sure. But that's pretty much the main things that you guys could know about or should know about, like what investing is, like how the key terms and stuff like that. With everything I just told you, you could start your account up and you can get started, man, and start learning. Pay attention to the you could watch the charts. You could watch your stock go up. If you do want to sign up with Robinhood, you could click the link in my Instagram bio at Words from RJ, and you sign up using my link. You get a free stock, and I do too. So don't use the link, it doesn't matter. Just make an account and just invest some money, and you can watch the stock go up and down and up and down, and you can kind of get an example, like, okay, this is how the stock market moves. Tap in, man. Put your feet in the water, man. Tap in with this stuff, right? What are you trying to like be in life? As in, like, How are you trying to live, or are you trying to survive? I'm trying to live. You feel me? I ain't trying to just get by, right? I want a plethora of money. I want a lot of money. I want to be a millionaire, right? I'm not gonna be a millionaire just working a 9 to 5. I'm not gonna be a millionaire just having one income. The fact of the matter is, most rich people or all rich people have some type of investment, rather it's real estate, stock market, um, all that type of stuff. There's so many different type of investments, but those are the two that I just felt like naming. Um, and I say that to say, if you want to get rich, the stock market is something you definitely want to learn about, bro. So tap in with this stuff, bro. Ask any questions in the comments, man. And with that being said, man,